What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hustle Smart.
Yes.
We are here back again with myself, Lex
and Shubbz.
And we have a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Fifi.
What name do you go by?
My actual name is Firdaus, is an Arabic name, but I'm known by the name of like Fifi or FlossyFiFi. I'm a founder of a eyewear brand called Flossy Eyewear. Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Wait, I got a question, yeah. Give me a fun fact about yourself.
I'm intelligent.
A fun fact, not a boring fact.
Oh wow, that's boring. Fun. I have like very weird sense of humor. Like when things happen that people usually, I find weird stuff funny and I'm still working on that. Yeah, I have a very weird sense of humor.
All right, cool. So your eyeglasses, what's it? Glasses.
Eyewear brand.
Eyewear brand, yeah. How did you come up with it?
Okay, so basically, as soon as I graduated uni, before that, when I was at uni anyways, I was doing a bit of like influencer work. So I was working for brands, wearing their stuff, and they obviously pay you sometimes it's just collaborations. So I already had that connection with like social media. And I started my eyewear brand because I graduated uni and I wasn't sure where to go, and I applied for like loads of jobs, and sometimes it's a process to actually get a job after uni. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, I kind of like needed money. So I was thinking, okay, as human beings, it's literally in our survival code. When you desperately need something, that's when your creativity like comes in.
Yeah.
But before even that, my mom is also an entrepreneur. So I already had that. I don't know if it's genetic or environmental, but I know that there's literally ways you can actually make money rather than like working. So that helped. So I pretty much, I have connections already that people I was working for prior to starting my own business. So I just connected with them and asked them like, do you think I'll be able to, start my own brand, and how would you do it? And they were able to like give me so much information for a startup that was helpful for me. Yeah. And they told me you can do it because obviously if you're promoting other people's brand, you know how to promote stuff. And my followers are active as well, so I literally...
Your followers are active.
No, that's real good. So obviously starting off like a e-commerce website, so selling online, must have been quite tough. But then selling something like eyewear, which like, so eyewear glasses, like people buy different stuff. How did you sort of find it? Like, because when you start something, a lot of people say, oh, everyone else is doing it or stuff like that. How were you sort of able to sort of block them out and sort of see like there's never too much eyewear out there or anything like that, if you get what I'm saying?
In general, like when I started it was 3 years ago anyway, so there was a gap in the market in regards to like eyewear, because obviously even till now, most people sell hair, eyelashes and t-shirt. They just put like brand on it. So I wanted to do something outside the box. Yeah. At the moment, the only competition that I'm aware of that I'm having with is probably Ray-Ban and I don't know, Gucci, all these big brands. There's not actually upcoming, brands that I have like direct competition with. And so I don't believe in like, competition makes business even more exciting. Okay, so I don't really think of that. But sorry, what was the question again? Because I remember something else I was supposed to say.
No, so how are you sort of able to just block out the noise? Because like when you're sort of trying to start something, a lot of people sort of project their doubts on you.
It was crazy. It was
and
crazy.
A lot of fears. Like, how did you find it starting up? Was there a lot of anxiety or anything like that?
Do you know what? Yeah, if anything, I'm more anxious now to get into a bigger step than starting. Because starting, I had fire in me then. Right now, I'm trying to look for ways to improve. But when I started it, I was active. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do this because I just needed to make money rather than waiting. When you apply for a job, you have to wait for ages till they get back to you. Yeah. So in that time, I managed to create my own website, literally creating my own logo that everybody was laughing at, but I didn't care. Everybody was just DMing me, I can make your logo, I'm just like, go on then. But then I had to create a logo to make it work. Mm-hmm. So yeah, pretty much. I don't believe in competition. Plus, good. I don't really watch people.
Why are you more scared now as opposed to before?
Because in general, I take my time, but at the same time, like more competition coming in. As much as I don't care about competition, I want my brand to be branded as my own.
Yeah.
Because right now, like these glasses, you can get them from anywhere. But I'm trying to create pairs that actually got Flossy written on them. And it's crazy because I'm looking for suppliers that do that. So I'm doing more research. I'm trying to grow my brand. As much as I wanted to grow authentically, I still need... At the back of my head, I really want to improve, make it bigger.
Yeah. Have you ever had problems with suppliers? Because that's one.
Tell us.
That's one of the starting stories, like of
tell
any founder or any business.
Wait, oh my god! So this is a scenario that happened like a couple of days ago. So I think I spoke to Lex about it. Pretty much, like they had an old machine. I sent them a sample. I want my brand like writing Flossy on it, like not these frames, anyways. The frames that actually have a gap to write something on.
Yeah.
And what happened was I sent them a pair sample because obviously I can't just send a whole batch before getting a sample. I sent a sample to them. They sent one back. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I gave that sample to Maya Jama, honestly, because I was going to a party and I was like, oh, let me give this to Maya.
Yeah.
Because if she wears it, obviously it's going to give me promo.
How do you know?
She still hasn't worn it. But
How do you know?
How do I know Maya? I went to a charity party and like we just clicked because she's like, I don't know, we're similar.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because I tweeted one time, she was wearing like a scarf and glasses on top. And then she was like, caption this, and I wrote, when train inspectors jump on a train, obviously you act like you're dead because she was like sleeping. That's what we used to do at uni time. So she retweeted like 2 days after she had an event. I went. I was like, that was my tweet. She's like, oh, so yeah, we just became friends.
Yeah.
So,
do you do a lot of strategic placing?
Of course.
Yeah,
because I'm doing strategic place right now.
Yeah. That's me.
I'm wearing my brand. To
yeah. No, that's really good. How do you sort of go? What's your thought process behind it? Like, how do you sort of find these opportunities?
It's crazy because I feel like if you're not an entrepreneur, you're just not. It's not something that there's I don't know. I feel like my mind is just structured that way. It has to be something.
But do you think like
it's just over time, or you were just born that way?
Yeah, pretty much. Like as a human, obviously you have survival in you, but like I'm not comfortable. I'm not where I want to be. That's why my brain's still acting up the way it's acting. I don't think I'm ever gonna be like. I need to grow bigger. That's how my mindset. But then I can't teach somebody else that's like, still depending on the parents. No offense for people that do that, but like. I'm not trying to do that.
No,
I don't want to call my mum to ask for money at this big age.
But I got a question. Yeah,
no, but we got to slightly go back to that supplier question because we never finished
you
that.
didn't actually finish the story.
Yeah, we
right.
went off.
So
she got head loss by the way.
I think he was asking about.
Yeah,
Maya,
so like, what's your biggest what was your biggest challenge with suppliers like?
So I sent a sample. They sent it back. I gave the sample to Maya because it was perfect. Like I had 2 samples. Another one I gave to my other friend.
Samples. Hard.
Yeah. So. Now I send him a whole batch. So I didn't send him that much. I literally sent him 12 frames to do the same thing they did the first time. This frame came out. I was like at home. Do you know what's fucked up? Can I swear?
Yeah, go on.
Calm,
so you know what's fucked up? I did like filming from my Instagram, when you can film like the whole thing. But I didn't post it. Yeah. I was like, I'm opening. First of all, I posted a picture saying, this delivery is going to change my life. Well, it did, because that was the biggest L. And then I'm opening the packaging now. This glasses was nothing to the one he sent me. Okay, I wish I could show you pictures of before.
This is the sample.
One. That's the sample, yeah.
The sample was hard.
And the one they sent me, I was just like, how rude. And I was trying to be professional as possible because obviously they still have the branding machine. Maybe they just made a mistake. And this is the time that when my mindset has to like be clear or speak to somebody in a more experienced because I can't act up because I might just lose a supplier. That's the only one I know in England. So I just had to like pattern it on over a phone call and I'd be like, I was very disappointed. I want to come in to literally show you what you guys did for me before. And they were like, we had a new machine or whatever. And now they want me to change my logo to a different to a Rexar from they just want me to do bits for me to get back to the original one. So you get frustrated sometimes because things like that happen and you just have to take L's. I feel like to become a successful business, you have to take so many L's.
It's trial and error at the end of the day.
Also, you said something very important. You said you had asked someone who was more experienced for you how to handle that. So how important do you think it is sort of having like a mentor, someone who you can refer
more
back to?
More experience and somebody that's actually in business like already. Because I think I asked Lex and I asked my other friend because he seemed like he's obviously to do anything business related. You have to have a lot of patience. And I'm a girl, and more time girls act out of emotions. So I had to lay it out from somebody. And then speak in a professional way to the person I'm actually supposed to be speaking to. So
that's good, man. I feel like a lot of people.
Don't move mad.
Yeah, definitely very important because a lot of people sort of do like have businesses, but they don't. They're just going along without really having that structure.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is like people shaming businesses on social media. Like a customer did something crazy and you're gonna put it up on your Insta. That's not saying nothing about the customer. It's saying about your lack of
definitely
professionalism. So
So I can't lie.
It's a hard thing.
We've all done our research and all that, and obviously a couple people heard through the grapevine that they saw like British Vogue on your profile somewhere, shape or form. So
I was actually featured Vogue 3 times this year.
Nice.
3 times?
Yeah.
I couldn't even get once.
So how do you go about that? Did you sort of put yourself out there? They found you, or?
Do you know what? Yeah, funny enough, they actually found me, and that's the thing. Like loads of people keep asking me, how did Vogue find you? And I mean, did you have somebody inside working for the magazine? They usually have like people that go around on socials to actually look for like
upcoming
brands, British brands, in fact. So it's a thing where like you have to make sure your profile is so neat. I keep telling people like your content has to be neat. You can't just post anything, because right now we're looking at social media where like what catches your eye type of thing. That's why I don't really post like everybody. Like your content has to be on point for it to be featured on my page.
Okay.
On your business page?
Yeah, I know it sounds a bit, but like
no, but that's facts though.
It's quality, yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, so they saw it. They reached out to you. Did you build a relationship with them after to get the other 2 features, or?
Basically, this is what happened. A lady emailed me saying, "Hi, my name is obviously I can't say her name here. I work for I'm a editor for British Vogue. We want to feature you in these 3 issues, and what do you think of it?" Obviously, reading it, I was thinking, just a spam email. Somebody's trying to like send me dreams. I was just like, whatever. And I was like, shit, okay, I got my friend that's a lawyer. I sent him the email. I was like, can you just find this lady somewhere, LinkedIn? I don't know. I need information.
Yeah.
Obviously, they do law. So they managed to get back to me within like 30 minutes. And they're like, yo, this lady actually edits for Vogue. I was like, wow, that's mad.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then I rang her because her contact number was there. I had a conversation with her. And it basically started from there. The only issue with that is that if I shooted with Vogue, if they had their own photographer, it would have costed me money, because obviously they hire the best of the best photographers.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm an entrepreneur and I'm not trying to send like...
Cut costs.
Yeah. So I shoot the thing myself, emailed it to them. It was the best quality because my photographer friend is actually a good photographer.
So what, like, do you just...
I shot the Vogue, all the features in my bedroom. Because I had planned, I had my content already, and
that's wavy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be featured on it anyways. Nobody really cares. Nobody really knows what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah. As long as it's quality, jumps.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, that's really good. Even that's talking about starting out in the bedroom. So you see, just to sort of go back to your beginning story, like how you got started. What was the startup cost like? Did you have to invest a lot of money, or?
And that's the thing. I'm going to talk about this on my YouTube channel, because obviously I'll be filming for my YouTube as well. People right now, there's so much pressure of everybody trying to be an entrepreneur. Well, it is an entrepreneur, but then they're pressured because they're thinking, I have to have a certain amount of money. I started with £100. Yeah, I started with £100. Got contacted us because the glasses that I was selling, I was wearing them myself. People need to understand that people buy me. Not my glasses. I could be selling socks right now, but people will buy it because they're relating that item to me. So you're selling yourself. That's why YouTubers, when they start their own online stuff, people buy it because you can be selling hair as well.
They have a vested interest in the individual.
Yeah, 110%. So when I started my glasses, I literally spent £100, contacted the people that I was buying single pairs with to wear on my Instagram. To buy them in bulk, because obviously it would be easier. Bought like 3 types of glasses. Created my own website through Big Cartel that actually allows you to only put 3 items in. I started from there.
But wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say you was at like a slight advantage, yeah, because of your profile at the time.
Oh, so what was your profile like before starting? Were you slightly Instagram famous or?
I was active. The followers, the authentic followers come. Like, I was posting memes. I was literally doing like posting people stuff and like posting memes.
Yeah.
But then when I started, I think I was on 5K. But right now, I swear to God, even if I'm on 200 followers, I'll still start it. It's not even about followers.
Yeah.
The followers come, like, but there's so much social pressure. I feel like I can tell people, like, listen, start with whatever you have, with £10, £20, just start. You just gotta start. And then you grow through that. You don't just get loans like that.
Yeah.
But like, how was you able to scale it? Like, as in,
yeah. So how are you actually able to sort of make a business out of it? Because once you have the idea, then you start it.
Because like,
how are you able to get the traction going, the momentum?
Because like, not everyone's business minded. Not everyone knows how to flip something. Because I've seen some of these Instagram brands and they got a lot of potential, but they're staying stagnant. They're still on like 70 followers and they're following like 200, 300 people. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not making any sales.
You kind of have to be there for your business. Like, the way I describe business is like working in a market. You have to say pound a box 24/7 for people to know how much your shit costs, period. If you're not on your Instagram page shouting 20% off today, this is my new product, people will not be aware. You have to compare it to like ads. There's ads that are already in our head. We don't even like holiday.com, whatever, all of this stuff. They come a lot. We're literally forced to understand and hear 24/7. So people will post once a week. They're like, oh yeah, I don't get that many followers. You're not active enough.
Yeah. It's interesting still because I heard a quote today and it said, what you feed grows, what you starve dies. So it actually makes sense. And it's something so obvious, but people let it go over their heads, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like, with this, it's difficult to be promoting something 24/7 if you don't have passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're active with Insta all the time.
I do try. I mean, I genuinely enjoy to be on Insta. It's funny. Like,
man, it's good, man.
But it's actually not good for your mental health. I'm trying to like...
you got to filter out all the bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then at the same time, you got to do emails. You got to contact all these influencers to wear yourself. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. I say that for facts because it's just not.
What has been your biggest challenge so far?
My biggest challenge has to be not growing to where I want to be, because sometimes finance ain't there. But also, I want to sell more to invest that money back. I'm not a fan of like getting somebody to put their money on my stuff, because if I believe in something, I have to find ways to create that extra amount of money. So definitely that. And also, obviously at the moment, it's just me. I need obviously a team. Yeah. So it gets too much sometimes. I generally don't have a life. Do you know what I mean? Like the balance, because you definitely need a balance. But I do see my friends sometimes.
Hey, I want to go back to your previous point. Yeah, you said something about you wouldn't accept money from someone else because you want to raise yourself.
Yeah, like,
so you wouldn't accept investment.
I would, but then I feel like I'm able to do it myself for now. I'm not at that stage.
But like, let's say, you know, I'm plucking a number. Let's say someone wants to invest 70 bags into your business. Yeah, that will allow you to do like so many different stuff and whatnot. Would you accept it?
Yeah, of course. But I don't know. I feel like when I do my little trial and error things, which a lot of entrepreneurs do, I'd rather put my money in it, because when I take the L, it's my L.
But you know, like, in the grand scheme of things, 70 bags for an investor is change.
But it's also not free money. There's a lot of, you might have to give away equity, you might have to give away...
What? A little 5%. What's that?
But for like... I'm
more
sure
time, you're going to be like... People are gonna end up owning your business. You're like, how the fuck did this happen? Do you know, it's too political.
I feel like it's just important knowing what stage you're at and whether you need the investment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's growth end of the day. So if an investment, I feel like people go out to get investment more time, but then things come to you. You have to be out there for people to even notice you and try to invest in you and stuff. So pretty much.
So how did you go about doing sort of the influencer marketing and stuff like that? Were you aware that was what you were doing, or you were just meeting these people and you were giving them your glasses? Like, were you very intentional about it? Was that what you were really trying to do? Or
do you know what? Yeah, when I just started my company, there were actually influencers that I DM'd and they're like, no, obviously I can't collaborate because your stuff ain't that good.
Yeah.
But then I reached out to them 2 years after. That's the thing with business. You can't get emotional over it.
You really can't. You can't.
Because there was an influencer that was really good. Misha Ming, I think that's how
yeah.
She's really, she creates good content.
Yeah, she's good.
Contacted her like 2 years ago and she was like, your stuff ain't that good.
Yeah.
No, but that's good.
But then I contacted her again because she was liking my new stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I send you stuff now? Do you think that? She's like, yeah, let's collaborate. So I'm not taking that to heart. I'm just happy that I'm collaborating with her.
Yeah.
Also, because I was doing influencer stuff myself, I knew people before they're on 100K. I knew people when they're on 5K and we do banter or whatever. So they're family, they're my Instagram cousins. So it's good to have Instagram cousins because then you won't get charged.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
So cool. I see, and I think I asked this question to you before, innit? So I see Flossy eyewear, yeah. What's the difference between that, Ray-Ban and Gucci?
Wow, that's a good question. I mean, it's Flossy eyewear, isn't it?
Nah, but I'm saying like, cool. Like, I'm walking into Sunglass Hut, yeah. I see a pair of Flossy eyewear and I see a pair of Tom Fords. I already know what Tom Ford is. Yeah, I have a connection with Tom Ford. What's going to make me pick Flossy eyewear? Because
it's like growing constantly and it's urban. So I release what's out right now. So I go with the fashion. I study a lot and I follow so many fashion pages where I know what's popping right now. By the time Ray-Bans catch up to that, I'm already, do you know what I mean? Mine is more in time. And my target audiences are like from 16 to like 30-year-olds. I feel like Ray-Ban is more, I don't know, Ray-Ban is more like optics. And Ray-Ban is quite basic. I'm not being funny. Like my stuff is more, there's more vintage stuff. There's a touch of like, just a mixture. There's no way that Ray-Bans can have like as much collection as I have. There's a type of glasses for everybody.
But would you say like...
it's more versatile.
Yeah, but would you say like your glasses kind of are more suited to the more like hipster people? Like would you put me as someone that would wear your glasses?
I have collections for pretty much everyone. Like these ones are literally for like bougie girls type of thing. And I've got the circle ones, which are vintage optics. They're the ones that hipster probably wear or normal, like the one you're wearing. But like, you know, sometimes you just want to go for a look and you don't want prescription.
Yeah.
So...
What would I wear?
You probably wear Pablos. Yeah.
Like, how do you keep up with the latest trends with everything being fast fashion?
I follow like all these like fashion pages like Vogue, GQ, pretty much everything that is popping right now because then they give me a sort of like taste of what's popping right now. Like the glasses I have on, I think I have the cat eye and Pharrell had them featured in Vogue.
Okay.
So I managed to literally send that to my supplier. Can you send me something like this? And my suppliers are quite, we have a relationship already.
Yeah,
so they
good.
know I need...
A quick turnaround,
Yeah. Obviously you got to pay a bit extra for quick delivery, but I do that because you got to go with the trend and that's what makes my brand different to all other brands because I go with a trend.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's really good. So with us, we like to be super practical with all our sort of business talks and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. What's sort of the best advice you've ever given and what's the worst advice you've ever got as well?
From people?
Yeah, just from anyone in general.
The best advice is consistency.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's what a lot of, sorry to cut, but I think that's what a lot of people lack.
Yeah.
Like, people are motivated to do something, but one thing they lack is consistency.
Yeah, keeping it going.
And as you say, consistency compounds. But
Yeah, consistency, literally, that's it. Because you have to push your brand so much. I think of a brand like literally a newborn baby where you have to constantly give it attention to grow.
Yeah.
Literally, pretty much. I gave birth to Flossy eyewear and I have to have responsibility from that day and I can't give up on it because that's me giving up on my little dream and we don't want that. Worst advice is people like talking... Bare people on Insta just give you advice and they're not even running businesses.
Yeah. You got to start listening to those on the sideline.
That's it. Like everyone wants to add in their two.
Everyone's on the sideline.
They want to project their insecurities.
Yeah, like.
But also, how do you sort of discern that? Because it could be a lot of people just saying stuff, but how do you also sort of like okay, cool, let me take that in
There's
as
a
feedback?
difference between there's a criticism that's got a specific word.
Constructive.
Yeah, there's a difference between that and somebody just being hella shady.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and the constructive criticism, I get it from somebody that's actually I have mentors that are millionaires.
Yeah.
I take their advice best because they're making millions. They must be doing something right. And the thing that they're doing right is like keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You have to allow yourself to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You can't expect perfection all the time.
Very important.
And the worst advice is from people that don't do nothing. They're just like, oh, I don't like them glasses, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really care what people say though.
You can't please the crowd.
You have to be
masses.
literally
tunnel vision.
You can't be listening to noise. But sometimes it gets you get really low because you're just like, oh, maybe I'm not. It gets to you.
No,
but you have to.
So I was looking at your Instagram and you said something about the worst thing about being an entrepreneur is not working for not having a 9-to-5 job basically.
Yeah, I did say that. And that goes back to investing. I'm more likely to work, well, I don't know, maybe other people are more likely to work harder when they're investing money from other people. Because I'm working for money, I'm working for it. So if I invest in my company, I'm more likely to work harder on it because I've actually earned that money. I'm not taking it
I agree with that. You don't want to take L's.
Yeah.
No one wants to take L's.
But I also feel like...
And a 9-to-5, sorry to go for cutting you off, 9-to-5 teaches you so many stuff. It teaches you how to work with people.
Yes.
It teaches you how to communicate. You can write emails. I can steal all that, how to write emails ideas to my own company. Then you can apply that to your
Very
own.
important.
So you're studying. And also like, if you don't have distraction, actually you still have time after 5.
Yeah.
If I'm not going out for drinks and I'm not entertaining so many people, as an entrepreneur, your lifestyle has to be completely different.
But it's about discipline.
I feel like your business is scaled to the point it has because you've put so much effort, like
100%
effort into it.
Yeah.
But when you have a 9-to-5 and then you're doing your business on the side, don't you feel like you're spreading yourself a bit too?
Do you know what?
thin?
One of my mentors actually told me, quit your job. And I'm like, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. It depends with circumstances, you know?
Yeah.
My parents are not in the country, so it's a bit sticky for me. Like I said, I don't like asking, even my own parents for money. I try to be self-sufficient as I could. Like I ask my brother to borrow me money sometimes. And when I do, they know I'm like desperate. But more time, obviously rent is expensive. So you got to pay rent and all other stuff. But if my parents were here, I would not be working. Even if they're Nigerian parents, I'm like, Mom, I'm not going to work. I got business to run.
Thanks, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know they're onto their kids.
Yeah.
No, I also
Stereotype.
I also feel like a very good point a very good point you raised was the whole fact that you're able to learn from getting paid and doing a 9-to-5 because a lot of people make it seem as if you have to choose one or the other.
No,
you don't. And like when you're doing a 9-to-5, you're learning a lot of things, and a lot of people go into businesses without actually having these structures and systems. And I feel like that's a very good point you raised as well.
Just to add, like, I just think in terms of having a 9-to-5 and scaling and starting a business, I think you just need to find what works for you.
Yeah.
Because like I must have saw something. It was what's his name? The guy that wrote Think Like a Man, the book. Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, like rich people don't sleep, blah, blah. But it's like, cool, I hear that.
Yeah,
but it's not that they don't sleep, it's just that they just rest, they recharge their batteries and they keep going.
Rich people don't sleep.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
The thing is, I think with rich people, they have people who don't sleep.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But like, I
it's
think people take
it's
that
just-
literally.
yeah, like,
they think, I must be up like
Yeah,
for
and
X amount of hours in the night. It's not even that.
Move
at
the
all, like-
needle.
thing is, you have to rest in order for your body to work again. Also, if you cut off all these things that you're entertaining, all these girls, all these men you're entertaining, all these girls you're entertaining, all these events that you're attending, all these raves, maybe you'll find time to work.
No,
We
definitely.
literally
You have to make time
people
for what you want.
watch too much Netflix. People are like, oh, have you watched Power? No, I haven't watched nothing.
It's just about.
I don't watch anything. I don't have time.
No, I don't watch Power, but you're boying it with the Netflix thing.
I watch Power and I still
but
get
people
shit
watch
done.
Netflix so much.
Yeah, you can't
like
binge.
they can
You can't
actually
binge.
work.
But like, for example, let's say cool.
It's finding the balance.
But
and
let's say
moving
cool,
the
you
needle.
go work, do your 9-to-5. Let's say, argument say, you come back home late at 7 o'clock. You just spend an hour.
9 to 5 means 9 to 7.
You just spend
People
an
get home
hour.
at
That's
7.
8 o'clock. So you have 9, 10, 11, 12, or 4 hours to work on yourself.
Well,
Me personally, I
according
don't do that, innit? I go bed at like 2:30, but that's what works for me.
According to Gary V, you can work till 1 a.m. But that's the thing, you
No,
have
work.
to like
I
what you're
agree.
doing.
That's
agree.
what that's
You
what
have
it
to
is.
like what you're doing.
That's honestly where it comes down. We can give people sleeping structures, time frames, stuff like that. But really and truly, if you want it to work, you'll make it work, and that's what it comes
all goes
down
down to discipline.
to. Yeah.
Literally, discipline and consistency. They're the only big keywords.
Feel like you not having it because what I think is if you don't have anything to fall on, you're gonna put your 100% in it because it's like I need to eat. Do you get what I mean? So if you have like a steady income, it's like, okay.
That's the thing.
I think that's dependent on mindset though.
Yeah, then you depend on that so much because to me, work is money to invest in my company. I'm not trying to get promoted. I'm not trying to move. I don't care. I'm just there to literally.
You just see it as it's like cool. You get your amount to invest.
110%. People get too comfortable with jobs that can literally fire you tomorrow.
I got a question for you. What advice would you give to someone so that they can build discipline for themselves?
It's difficult, you know. You have to want it to yourself. You have to want it more than anything, and you can't force that. People are too comfortable. Do you know what I mean? But discipline. Not everybody, like, you know, sometimes I slip up as well. Sometimes I'll be doing the most, like going out. Like yesterday, I was invited out. I was like, nah, I'm not coming out today. And my friends are upset. You have feelings, but it is what it is. I have things to do in the morning. I've got emails to send. So I can't come out today. I'm sorry.
I want to add to that in terms of building discipline. And this was kind of forced upon me, but I ended up enjoying it at the same time. But military training helps so much. So I've done the army cadets for 5 years. And like, you have to iron your kit, shine your boots, your uniform has to be on point. Because if it's not on point, if you're not on time, you're sweeping the parade square, you're cleaning toilets. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm telling you, like, I've doing that for 5 years has made me like cool. Like, obviously, I know I'm late sometimes, innit? But it gets tight. But it's like cool. Like now, like, boom, like man's on point. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? Yeah, that is so important. And it's like, that's why some people can't change to be how he is because he had to go through that process. And some cultures, like that's what African kids are on point. I'm not gonna lie. When you go uni, you do the most. But when you're I'm African myself. So we're so on point because I'm shook on my mum. My mum would just be looking. I'll just be doing the most. She'll just be looking.
Our army cadets is in the house.
My mum does not have to do nothing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You trying to say Jamaican parents are soft? Like?
No, please. Let's not do Jamaicans versus Africans.
We're not doing that. We're not talking about jollof rice either. We're not talking about jollof rice either. Ghanaian and Nigerian, no one to talk about.
Yeah, for real. But no, 100%, it's definitely what you go through. But also, like I said, being conscious about it. And you actually have to want it. And it's all, the more you do it, the more you get disciplined. Like even me starting telling down people. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. Yes.
If you lack discipline, you don't like yourself. When people
say that again, please. What?
You know, shy. Discipline is the highest form of self-love.
I rate that. So you see on the entrepreneurial journey. That's it, right? Entrepreneurial journey, yeah. Like, obviously your friends are there in it, but they can only do so much in it. So do you think like you're just kind of on this journey by yourself, or do you think you have like your people there? Or?
More time you're just alone because, like I said, people are on their 9 to 5. People are on, you know, going out for drinks after work. We get so lost in the lifestyle, and you need to remember yourself, and you have to think by yourself. You have to have your own mindset.
Yeah,
mindset is really important because, like right now, I want a fat range. I want a Range Rover right now. Might be able to afford it, but then I also have to invest in my company. So it's like, can I get that long term? How about if I flip that money into myself? You have to think long term. You have to think long term.
But also, so with like being lonely as well, is it a thing like you because a lot of people isolate themselves really and truly. I'm sure like that's why with the whole WeWork and the whole like co-working spaces, people go there to be able to sort of be around other entrepreneurs. Is there another way to make it seem less lonely? Like, do you actively reach out to other entrepreneurs and build relationships with them?
To be honest, the only thing that I'd say lonely about is like you can't actually be in a maybe committed relationship because obviously that needs time and consistency and dates or whatever. So that also you can't, not being funny, you can't be friends with your old friends no more because they're still on their old shit and you're trying to grow. So you can make friendship through social media. You can literally DM another entrepreneur and link up and collaborate.
But you see with the relationship talk though. Don't you think?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
This guy. You see with the relationship talk here though, don't you think having a partner in business, having a partner in life, it could actually make it easier.
You know what? Before,
you don't need to make it harder.
Before, I'm not gonna lie, like 3 years ago, I was like, yeah, man, I tried. What these niggas? all of that stuff. But I realized when you actually have a supportive partner, it's actually lit, you know.
So you can be in a committed relationship.
But let me tell you, the only way.
But yeah, I think it can be also platonic, innit? Because me and my boy, innit, yeah, he's doing his thing, large up upper echelon, so go check that out.
Hey, what is it?
So basically, it's a social hub for the elite. So it's what I was telling you about earlier, innit? But yeah, like me and him, fam, we chat 3 days a week, G. Like literally, like as in we're talking about the lows, talking about the highs. Do you know what I'm saying? So I personally don't think it's a lonely journey. I think as long as you surround yourself with like-minded people, like you lot can do it. And there's a quote, I can't remember who says it, but it was a picture of Jay-Z, Pharrell, and someone else, and it says, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with people.
Yeah, I know about that quote. 110%.
So like with me personally, so yeah, I've got a business partner who sort of like we all share the load. And obviously, like he just said as well, I feel like a lot of people want to be a solopreneur because they just want all the profits, but you can even make more with a partner as well. So like you said, now I'm looking to expand. Are you looking to start building a team, getting people on board and stuff like that? To be honest,
I can't really have a team. I'm subconsciously have a team because everybody that works for my brand, like if I send them pieces, they have a discount code and whatever money that's saved from that code, they get it. So I have a team, but like I think I need more
structured team
in regards to that marketing side of things. Because I know what I'm doing tomorrow, but what am I doing the next 2 months? The next 3 months. So because like I said, I want my brand to be bigger than ever, and growth. I need people that actually know their stuff.
And that's really good, man. But yeah, real quick, where can our people find you? You and your eyewear.
So basically my eyewear brand's name is Flossy Eyewear. So www.flossyeyewear.com.
Yep.
I have an Instagram called Flossy Eyewear, Twitter and Facebook, Flossy Eyewear. My personal page is not FlossyFiFi, but like I'd rather you follow my eyewear page because
follow both, innit?
Yeah.
Why not?
Do it both, like heading one. I love it. Sorry.
But it will be in the description anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So go check that out. Fifi, it's been a pleasure having you on. You know, gave me a lot of laughs and that.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I had so much fun. Literally, I like what you guys doing
Thank you,
for the
man.
culture. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to be here. It's been literally lit.
Before we finish, oh no, wait, you gave us the word of the week, innit?
It was discipline is the best, the highest form of self-love. So discipline 100. And consistency is the word of this week.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Discipline and consistency. There you have it, guys.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like always, if you're looking to hop on a podcast, drop us an email, let us know. We thank you all for watching.
Yep. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow us on our socials. Follow Shubbz, follow Lex, follow Fifi,
and Hustle Smart.
And there you have it.